Siaplah hadapi kompetisi, berkreasi jadi yang terbaik. Namun tetap selalu tunjukkan sportivitas, persahabatan tetap yang utama. Oh, takkan menyerah. Oh, terus berjuang. Festival edukasi sekolah Angkasa, ayo siapkan diri untuk jadi juara, meraih segala impian, menggapai cita bersama Pesa. Mari semua kita menggapai cita, jangan menyerah, terus melangkah. Mari semua kita asah potensi diri, janganlah berhenti naik prestasi. Oh, takkan menyerah. Oh, terus berjuang. Festival edukasi sekolah Angkasa, ayo siapkan diri untuk jadi juara, meraih segala impian, menggapai cita bersama Pesa. Rintangan yang menghadang pasti bisa terlewati. Teruslah gapai bintang yang bertabur di angkasa. Festival edukasi sekolah Angkasa, ayo siapkan diri untuk jadi juara, meraih segala impian, menggapai cita. Festival edukasi sekolah Angkasa, ayo siapkan diri untuk jadi juara, meraih segala impian, menggapai cita bersama Pesa.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, before we begin today's event, please allow me to share some important information regarding this morning's activity. The final round of the speech competition, Angkasa English Festival, also known as SEF, middle school level, is held today, Friday, November 14th, 2025. During the event, the host will set the participants' microphones to mute mode. Recording any part of this broadcast, either partially or in full, is strictly prohibited without permission from the Central Board of Yasarini. This final round of the English speech competition, Angkasa English Festival Middle School Level, can also be watched through the official YouTube channel of Yayasan Herdiana Pusat. Thank you. Now, allow me to read out the schedule for today's event. First off, we have opening followed by singing the national anthem Indonesia Raya, prayer, introduction of the judges, performances of the speech competition finalists, middle school level, and finally, closing. With your permission, we shall now begin the event. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. Good morning, everyone. May peace and blessings be upon us all. Our warmest greetings to the Honorable Chairperson of Yayasan Ardiagarini, Mrs. Isa M. Tony Haryono, the Honorable Daily Chairperson of Yayasan Ardiagarini, Mrs. Dewi Teddy Rizali Hadi, along with all members of Yasarini Pusat. The Honorable Panel of Judges for the Middle School Level Speech Competition, the Honorable Chairpersons of Yasarini Gabungan Koop Sutnas and Gabungan Kodiklat AU, along with committees, the Honorable Chairpersons of Yasarini representatives from Kodau 1, Kodau 2, and Kodau 3, along with committees, the Honorable Chairpersons of Yasarini branches and committees, and finally, our beloved and proud teachers and students of Angkasa School throughout Indonesia. Let us praise and thank Almighty God, for by His grace and blessings we are granted health and the opportunity to take part in the Angkasa English Festival, particularly in the speech competition, middle school level, on this Friday, November 14th, 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mikaeli Kurota Ayun Syahril from SMA Angkasa 1 Halim Perdana Kusuma Air Force Base. I am delighted to serve you as your host this morning. To begin our event, let us sing together the Indonesian national anthem Indonesia Raya. Hadirin dimohon berdiri. Hadirin dipersilakan duduk kembali. As an expression of gratitude, let us pray according to our respective faiths and beliefs. The prayer will be led by Mr. Bowo. Mr. Bowo, the floor is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Marilah sejenak kita bersama-sama mengangkat kedua belah tangan kita, memohon doa kepada Allah Tuhan Yang Maha Kuasa, agar kegiatan acara pada pagi hari ini diberkahi dan berjalan dengan lancar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirrabbilalamin. Segala puji dan syukur marilah kita panjatkan kehadirat Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala atas segala limpahan rahmat, taufik serta hidayahnya. sehingga pada hari ini kita dapat berkumpul bersama dalam acara Final Round Speech Contest Jenjang SMP dalam keadaan sehat walafiat. Ya Allah, ya Rahman, pada kesempatan ini kami memohon kehadirat dan pertolongan-Mu. Limpahkanlah rahmat dan berkah-Mu atas kegiatan yang kami laksanakan hari ini. Jadikanlah acara ini sebagai wadah untuk menumbuhkan semangat belajar, berkompetisi secara sehat, dan berkreasi dalam mengasah kemampuan serta keterampilan berbahasa. Ya Allah, Tuhan yang Maha Mengetahui, anugerahkanlah kepada para peserta kejernihan pikiran dan kemampuan terbaik dalam mengekspresikan potensi, bakat, dan kompetensinya. Berikanlah kepada para Dewan Juri kebijaksanaan dan keadilan dalam memberikan penilaian. Bimbinglah kami semua agar menjunjung tinggi kejujuran dan sportivitas. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina azabannar. Walhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We are getting closer to witnessing our beloved ade-ade to perform. But before we continue, please allow me to share a little pantun with all of you. Naik sepeda ke kota Blitar, mampir sebentar beli roti. Para peserta jangan berdebar, kini waktunya berkenalan dengan Dewan Juri. Distinguished guests, before we begin today's speech competition final, middle school level, please allow me to introduce our panel of judges. First, we have Miss Dr. Herdiana Hakim, M.Sc, M.Ed, commonly known as Miss Herdiana. She is a lecturer at Sampoerna University and will act as the head judge today. Hello, Miss. Good morning to you as well. The second, we have Miss Ruth Manuela Adi Pratami, S.Pd, commonly known as Miss Ella. She is an English teacher at SMA Pradita Dirgantara under Yayasan Ardia Garini. Good morning, Miss Ruth. And finally, we have Mr. Andre Nowak, commonly known as Mr. Nowak. He is part of English First. How do you do, Mr. Nowak? Good morning. Before we proceed, please allow me to announce several competition rules. First, during the competitions, participants' microphones will be set to mute. Microphones will be unmuted only when it is the participant's turn to perform. Each performance should last 5 to 7 minutes. At the 6-minute mark, the committee will sound a signal, like this bell, indicating that the participant's time is almost up. The question and answer session will last 7 minutes. The competition will proceed with the host calling each participant in turn to perform. After all participants have performed, the judges will deliver their general comments and feedback. Alright everyone, the moment we've been waiting for. Our finalists are ready to shine. They will share their outstanding thoughts under the theme Technology and its Impact on Teenagers' Life. Allow me to call out our brilliant finalists. First, we have Dinda Florencia Sukirno from SMP Angkasa Sultan Hasanuddin Air Force Base. Hello Dinda, you look so good. Are you ready?
Thank you very much.
Alright, good luck,
I'm
babe.
ready.
Our second participant, we have Elite Yunan Bilkis Aulia Khoir from SMP Angkasa Halim Perdana Kusuma Air Force Base. Hi!
Hi.
Are you nervous?
Little.
A little, I'm nervous too. Don't worry, we're gonna do great today, okay? Just do your best. I'm trying my best as well.
Yeah.
Thank you. Our third one, we have Indiraniza Berliana Alkausar from SMP Angkasa Sultan Hasanuddin Air Force Base. Indira, hello! Oh, you're with your friend as well. Okay, I see that. You both look amazing. Good luck, yeah? Next, please welcome Ataya Kamira Gunawan from SMP Angkasa Hussein Sastra Negara Air Force Base. Hi Ataya,
Hello.
are you ready?
Yes, I'm
You
super
seem
ready.
really ready. You seem really ready. I trust that you will do very good today. Good luck, yeah?
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
very welcome. And next we have Kayla Divana Firsti from SMP Angkasa Adi Sumarmo. Hi Kayla.
Hello.
Are you ready? Your setup looks great.
Yes.
Okay, good luck. And last but not least, we have Muhammad Kafa Zain Falha from SMP Angkasa Sulaiman Bandung. Hi. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. You sound very much ready. Do your best ya.
Yes, thank you, Kak.
Okay, you're very welcome. Adik-adik semua, be sure to seize and enjoy your moments because this is your day. You have worked hard for this and you are going to do great. Ladies and gentlemen, let us begin the speech competition Angkasa English Festival 2025. We will be taking you on a road trip to the gateway of Eastern Indonesia, Makassar City. Our first participant is Dinda Florencia Sukirno from SMP Angkasa Sultan Hasanuddin Air Force Base. Hi Dinda. You're about to start. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, you may proceed. Silakan. Please go.
I do not forget a moment when my mom is getting angry at me. I hung my head in shame at the dining table when I realized that I had been spending too much time on my phone, which was making my eyesight worse. I felt regretful, but also confused, as I had not realized that watching videos and playing games nonstop could tire my eyes. My mom sat beside me and reminded me to rest my eyes and do other activity that will keep my body and mind healthy. I nodded, promising myself to use technology more wisely so that my body and mind would stay strong and healthy. Shalom, honorable judges and my beloved friends. First of all, let us praise and thank the Almighty God for the blessing of health and the opportunity to gather here today. Without His grace, we will not be sitting here together, ready to share, to learn, and to grow. Ladies and gentlemen, today I am Dinda Florencia Skirno. I would like to talk about something that is very important for all of us, especially as students. My topic is stronger body, smarter mind with technology. Let me start with a simple question. Have you ever felt tired in the morning even though you just woke up? Have you ever struggled to stay awake in class even when the lesson is interesting? Or maybe you have felt lazy to move, lazy to study, and even lazy to interact with your friends? Most of the time, the reason is not only because of too much homework. The real reason is our lifestyle and how we use technology. The way we eat, the way we sleep, the way we move, and the way we use gadgets all affect our energy and focus every day. That is why healthy living is not only about avoiding sickness. It is also about becoming the best version of ourselves, stronger, smarter, and happier. Dear friends, our body and mind are like a team. If one is weak, the other cannot perform well. A weak body makes it hard to move with energy. A tired mind makes it hard to think clearly. That is why, to become good students, we must take care of both. And technology can be our helper. Well, everyone, a study published in 2023 in the International Journal of Behavioral Nutrition and Physical Activity found that increasing physical activity, even in small amounts, can improve daily processing speed and self-reported memory in school children. These results are consistent with long-term research showing the cognitive benefits of regular physical activity. Ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine this? A student who tracks steps with a fitness app will move more and feel energized. A student who uses a study app or online quizzes will train their brain and remember lessons faster. And a student who sets reminders to sleep and drink water will have both body and mind ready for the day. Now, let us talk about 3 important pillars of healthy living with the help of technology. First, nutritious food with smart choices. There is a famous saying, you are what you eat. Technology can help us eat better. We can watch cooking videos, track our meals with apps, or follow healthy lifestyle channels. If we eat fruits, vegetable, whole grain, and protein, our body will have energy and our brain will stay sharp. Remember, treats like fried chicken, instant noodles, or bubble tea are fine occasionally, but healthy fuel is what makes us stronger and smarter. Second, regular exercise with tech support. Some students think exercise is only for athletes. That is not true. Exercise keeps the heart strong, muscles active, and brain fresh. Technology can make it fun. Use a step counter app, join online dance challenges, or follow fitness videos. Even 20 minutes of movement a day can make a huge difference. With technology, exercise can be smarter and easier to track. Third, innovative and smart gadget use. This is often the hardest part. We love game, video, and social media, but sometimes we stay up too late without realizing it. Technology can be both the problem and the solution. Instead of just scrolling, we can set reminders to sleep, use apps that limit screen time, or follow content that inspires healthy habits. Using technology wisely ensures our brain and our body stays active. Ladies and gentlemen, technology is powerful. It can make us sit too long, or it can help us grow stronger and smarter. It is all about how we choose to use it. Fitness apps, study tools, healthy lifestyle videos. These are always to make our body stronger and mind sharper. So, what can we start today? Let me give you 3 small but powerful actions. First, choose water over soda and use apps to track your hydration. Second, move every day and track your steps or follow online fitness videos. The last and not least, go to bed earlier and set reminders to sleep on your phone. Well, everyone, as Albert Einstein said, you cannot solve a problem on the same level it was created. You have to rise above it with new thinking and often new technology. So, let us say together, stronger body, smarter mind with technology. I think that's all from me. Thank you very much for your kind attention. May God bless all of us and good morning.
Hello, can you hear me, Dinda?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
It's really good, Dinda. Can you tell us a bit about what you're wearing?
Oh, sure, of course.
Yes.
So,
what is that?
I'm wearing traditional costumes from Toraja in
I
South
see.
Sulawesi. Yes.
Okay. Any of your family from Toraja, or you just like the costume?
Oh, so my mom is actually from Toraja.
I see. Okay. That's good to know. So my name is Herdiana, as you've heard from the judge's introduction. Yeah.
Yes.
after your speech now, I'm going to give some time for the other judges to ask you questions. Yeah, Dinda. So maybe we begin with Miss Ruth.
Thank you so
Miss
much,
Ruth.
Miss Herdiana. All right,
Yes.
Dinda, can you hear my voice? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much. That is a very interesting hook that you're telling us. So you start with a story, which is a very nice approach for your speech. And in your speech, you mentioned that technology is very good. It's very beneficial to help us students to actually become healthier and smarter, right? But sometimes it can be very distracting. So, in your opinion, how can you remind your friends to focus on the benefits of technology instead of getting distracted by technology? Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the question. So, how I involve my friends to use technology in right way to make the technology be the solution. So, I will start with a simple thing. So, I will socialize to them how we can advantage the technology in smart way so we can grow stronger and smarter. Can like choose water over soda, set reminders to sleep on your phone, follow content that inspires healthy habits. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That's a really nice answer, Dinda. Good job.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Ruth. Maybe we go to Mr. Novak now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi Dinda, how are you?
I'm good. Hello, sir.
Good. How do you feel now after you finished?
I'm feeling so amazing right now.
Amazing. Okay. I want to say first off, great job. I thought your delivery was very strong. You were very confident in the way you presented, and I thought your tone of voice and volume level was appropriate. So I want to congratulate you on all of that first.
Thank you very much, sir.
No worries. So I have one question. What inspired you to choose this topic on the stronger body and mind with technology?
Okay, so thank you for the question. So I realized that in this era, technology plays a significant role in our life. We can see technology everywhere. And I want to socialize that if we know how to use technology wisely and in smart way, it can help us grow stronger and smarter, even the best version of ourselves. Thank you.
Thank you, Linda.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Novak. Now I have a question too, Dinda. I wonder if you've
Yes,
heard
ma'am.
of the term digital detox, because what you're saying in your speech sounds a bit like, detoxing from digital world. What do you think about that? Is that something that you would recommend for fellow teenagers, for your friends? Digital detox. Have you heard of that before?
Okay, thank you for the question. So I will recommend this for all of us to advantage the technology in smart and wise way. Like we can use smart apps or education apps for train our brain, or we can also make content or follow content that inspire everyone in this work. Thank you.
Thank you, Dinda. Maybe just one last question. How long have you learned English?
I learned English when I was 6 years old.
6 years old. So at school?
Yes.
How do you improve your English? Do you speak English every day with your friends? Or do you watch movies or what?
Okay, so thank you. So I'm actually, my hobby is watching movie, especially English movie.
Right. And that's how you pick up the language.
Yes.
Well done. Okay, Dinda, very good job. I think that's enough for the judges. Yeah, we can move on to the next performance.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dinda, you did an absolute amazing job. It's very nice. Good job, Dinda. I agree with Mr. Nowak's opinion saying that you deliver strongly. It's very nice of you. I'm proud. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going south, straight to the capital city of Indonesia, aka Jakarta, where I am also located right now. We will be welcoming our second participant, Elite Yunan Bilkis Aulia Khoir from SMP Angkasa Halim Perdana Kusuma Air Force Base. Hi! Are you ready? I can't hear your voice, darling. Have you turned on your microphone? You still have no voice, babe. Maybe your teacher can help you, please? Okay. Your voice is still not here, babe. I still can't hear you. Okay. Okay. Bilkis, we will move to our next participant first, yeah?
Hello?
Oh, I can hear you now. Okay. Alright, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, you may proceed, babe. Good luck.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greeting of peace to all of us. First of all, let us offer praise and gratitude to Almighty God, because by His grace we can all be here in a good health. Good morning to all my respected teacher and my dear friends. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Elitinan Bilkisaulia Khair, and I'm from SMP Angkasa Halim Perdana Kusuma, and people usually call me Bilkish. Raise your hand if you check your phone at least once before coming to school today. I thought so. Me too. From the moment our alarm rang in the morning and to the time we close our eyes at night, technology is a huge part of our world. My name is Bilkish, and today I want to talk something that affects every single one of us. Technology and its impact on teenagers' lives. Let's start with the amazing part. Think of technology as a superpower whole. First, it's an incredible library. Stuck on a math problem? There's a video for that. Curious about the solar system? We can take a virtual tour. It turns learning into an adventure. Second, it's a magic bridge that let us call our cousin in another city, works on a group project without leaving home, and even learns about cultures around the globe. This makes us feel very connected. And finally, it's a playground for creativity. Want to learn guitar? There's an app. Want to design your own comic book or edit a cool video? You can do it. Technology gives us a tool to create, build, and share our passions. But just like a powerful superhero, if we don't learn to control this power, that can cause real problems. One big issue is screen addiction. It's easy to fall into a rabbit hole full of scrolling. Just one more video can turn into hours, stealing our time to sleep, homework, and even playing outside. This makes us feel tired and less focused. Another big problem is cyberbullying. Sometimes, because they are not face-to-face, people say hurtful things online that they would never say in person. Words online can also leave deep roots. Also, social media often shows the highlight reel of everyone's life, all with the perfect vacations and the coolest moments. This makes us feel very insecure, as if our own lives are exciting enough. But let's remember that what we see online isn't always real life. Now, I want to talk about a tricky challenge you all face. Information's overload. This means you are constantly bombarded with notifications, messages, videos, and even news. It's like you're trying to drink from a fire hose. This can make it very hard to focus on one thing, like studying or even having a real conversations. Because our brain is always waiting for the next thing. So, what can we do? Here are some simple solutions. First, be the boss of your notifications. Turn off the notification from the apps that aren't important to you. You decide when you check your phone, so let it decide it to you. Second, create tech-free zones. Maybe make your own dinner table or your bedroom where phones are not allowed in. This helps your mind rest and connect with people around you. And most importantly, check the facts. Not everything you see online isn't always true. Before you believe or share a shocking story, ask yourself, who wrote this? Is it from a trusted website? Developing this habit is like building a superpower against fake news. Finding the balance, so where does this leave us? The goal is not to demonize technology, it's a tool that is here to stay. The real goal is to learn digital wellness, to have a healthy relationship with our devices. Let's use technology with a purpose, to learn a new skill, to create something wonderful, to get in touch with family. And let's also remember to put it down, to feel the sun on our face, to read a physical book, to laugh with our friends without looking at the screen. The real world has its own magic that no app can replace. We must learn to be the captain of our ships, not just a passenger being taken by a ride. Technology is a part of our story, but it doesn't have to be our whole life. Technology is a part of our lives, but let's make sure we are the ones who are riding it. Thank you so much for listening. Dear my respects teacher and my dear friends, perhaps that is all I can convey. I hope it's beneficial to all of us. Please forgive any shortcoming or mistakes that has come to me and all that is true from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, very well done, Bilkish.
Thank you.
Can you hear me? Yeah, you can, yeah?
Very
Okay. Bilkish, can you tell us how long it take you to prepare the speech?
I prepared this speech like a month ago.
Wow. Do you get any help?
Sorry?
Did you get any help?
No.
So just yourself?
Yeah.
Did you do
I'm
any
making
research
this
then?
speech myself.
Mhm. Wow, wonderful, Bilkish. Well done, yeah? It is very convincing.
Thank you.
Okay, let's hear some questions, yeah, from the judges. Miss Ruth?
Thank you. Hi, Bilkish.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, nice to hear that. I can see that your speech was very expressive, and that's nice, and use a lot of strong words that you can, help to convey your ideas. And I point out the use of we are actually the captain of our ship. That is actually very nice. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay. And then you mentioned about the use of social media and then the way we should be careful about, reading the news and then using the social media. And my question is, how do you protect yourself of, using the social media safely? Because sometimes, yes, you also mentioned about cyberbullying, and how can we avoid that as students?
Thank you so much for the question. Maybe we can use parental control if we don't have age, if we underage, and maybe we can't use the apps like Instagram or TikTok by ourselves, we can use the account managed by our parents. Thank you.
Thank you. That's nice. Thank you so much, Bilkis.
Thank you.
Okay, well done. Thank you, Miss Ruth. Now we go to Mr. Novak.
Hi, Bilkesh. Congratulations. How do you feel?
I'm a lot nervous, but that's actually very not bad, actually.
Don't worry, you did a great job. First, I'd like to say great use of the body language, your hand gestures, and also your delivery again was like very strong. I think I also agree with Miss Ruth in terms of the use of the quote at the end. I thought that was very clever and it left me with some thoughts and takeaways. So building off of that, I wanted to ask you, what is the single most important takeaway you would want the listener to have from your speech?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, what is maybe the single most important thing you would want us to know from your speech?
Maybe like the highlight of my speech is probably like the cyberbullying. We have to avoid that, and we have to be kind and nice to like in the social media. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Ruth and Miss Novak. Now a question from me, Bilkesh. Do you have any favorite app or application in your gadget? What do you use the most and why?
I have a bunch like Instagram. For Instagram, why I like Instagram? Because I have a lot of friends in there and I can share my hobby, my personality, like what I like. Yeah, I really like dancing, so I can share my hobby with all of us. Thank you.
Is that your favorite app, Instagram?
Yeah, I really love Instagram.
How about for learning? Do you use any app for learning?
Yes.
Either learning language or science?
I use Duolingo.
I love that too. Do you speak other languages other than English? What do you learn in Duolingo?
I'm still learning Korean.
Okay. No, I'm not going to test you. Don't worry. Is that your favorite language, Korean? Is it because of the
I really like
movies?
Korean and English, but I like English more.
Right. Okay. Well done, Bilkis. So I think that's all. Yeah. For Bilkis' performance. Thank you so much. Yeah. We can go on to the next performance. You're welcome.
Great job, Bilkis. I loved your speech. You seemed very passionate. Alright, our next participant is Indiraniza Berliana Alkausar from SMP Angkasa Sultan Hasanuddin Air Force Base. Hi, Indiraniza. How are you?
Hi. I'm good.
Okay. Do your best, girl. Good luck.
Thank you. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. We're beautiful like a diamonds in the sky. Shine bright, you and I. We're beautiful like a diamonds in the sky. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Honorable judges, dear friends, and all the amazing participants here today. First of all, let us be grateful because we are given a chance together in this moment of learning and inspiration. My name is Indiraniza Berliana Alkausar, and today I would like to deliver a speech with a title,
shine bright in this digital era. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now living in the world that is changing so fast. Just think for a moment. 20 years ago, many people still use letters to communicate. They bought newspapers to read the latest news, and they went to the library to find more information. But today, we, as teenagers, can do all of that simply by using one small device. Yes, our smartphone. Isn't it amazing? Technology has changed almost every part of our life. For us, teenagers, technology is like an air. We use it every day without realizing how important it is. We use it to study, to communicate with our friends, to express our ideas, and to find entertainment when we feel bored. In fact, it is almost impossible to imagine a day without technology. However, just like a coin has two sides, technology also has positive and negative impacts to our life. That is why we need to be wise and smart in using it, so we can shine bright in this digital era. Well, everyone, according to a study by Professor Nanik Indahwati from State University of Surabaya in 2024, teenagers aged 12 to 15 spend average 5.9 hours per day, or about 41.3 hours per week, in front of their device screen. What is more worrying is that the most of the screen time happen at night, for about 70.7%. This does not only reduce our good quality sleep, but it can also lower our focus on learning, weaken our mental health, and even take away our chance to grow to the fullest. This data should open our eyes that even though digital technology gives us many amazing opportunities to study, to create, to communicate, but without self-control, it can actually stop us from truly shine bright like a diamond in this digital era. Happy brothers and sisters, let us talk about the positive impacts of technology. At the beginning, technology makes learning easier and more interesting. Can you imagine this? If we want to learn English vocabularies, we do not only read books anymore. We can watch some videos, play educational games, or use apps that help us practice speaking with people around the world. Significantly, technology also helps us stay connected. Even if are relatively far away, we can still meet them virtually through video calls. Dear friends, we must not forget the negative side of technology. Firstly, technology can be dangerous if we do not use it wisely. One of the biggest problems is addiction. How many times we say to ourselves, I will only play this game for 10 minutes, but suddenly 1 hour has passed? Technology can also make us forget time. Next is misinformation. Not everything we see online is true. It can be fake news, hoaxes, and even cyberbullying spread easily. Some people hide behind their screen and hurt others with their bad words. Moreover, overusing technology can affect our health. Too much screen time can make our eyes tired, our bodies less active, and our sleep shorter. Ladies and gentlemen, so how can we as teenagers shine bright in this digital era? The answer is balance and responsibility. The first one, we can use technology for learning and creativity, not only for entertainment. If we already spend hours on TikTok or Instagram, let us balance it with watching some educational videos or reading useful articles. The next one, we need to control our time. We must be the master of our gadget, not the slave. After that, we can also spread kindness online. Remember, words on the internet as powerful as words in real life. One positive comment can make someone's day better, but one negative comment can break someone's heart. The last one, always protect ourselves from danger. Never ever share your personal information with strangers online. And always check the source before believing or sharing news. Dear friends, We are the generation of this digital era. Technology is not our enemy, it is our change. If we use it wisely, we can learn faster, dream bigger, and achieve more. We can use it to show our creativity, to connect with people around the world, and to create positive change. Ladies and gentlemen, before I end this speech today, let me leave you with a simple message from Bill Gates. Technology is just a tool. In terms of getting kids working together and motivating them, the teacher is the most important. Well, everyone, thank you very much for listening to me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, well done. How do we call you? Is it Indira?
Yes, that's correct.
That's correct. Okay, yes, Indira, yeah. Well done, Indira. Can you tell us your preparation for this speech? How long did it take you
Yes.
to write the speech, and how did you practice?
Okay, thank you very much for the question. So I prepared the speech by practicing at school, and then I practice at home in front of the mirror, and sometimes I watch some videos for motivate me to improve my skill in my speech. Thank you.
Okay, that's amazing, Indira. Good to hear about your practice, yeah. Let's go to the questions now. We'll start with Miss Ruth.
Thank you. Hi, Indira.
Hi, ma'am.
That's a good practice strategy. No wonder that your speech is really amazing. Good job. Your ideas are
Thank you.
organized clearly. Okay, you start with a really nice hook and then you go and deliver the speech step by step, so it's easy for us to understand the message. Okay,
Thank you
so
very
Indira,
much.
all right, so you mentioned that one of the benefits is actually of technology is to help us students to learn better. Okay, can you share one or two apps or tools that you can use to help yourself learn better?
Thank you very much for the question. So based on my experience, I use Duolingo for improve my language, for example, English vocabularies and some grammars. And I also use quizzes that help us to practicing some subjects at school. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing, Indira.
Okay,
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Miss Ruth. Yes, well done for answering that. Thanks, Miss Ruth. We'll go to Mr. Novak.
Hi, Indira. Congratulations, first off.
Thank you, sir.
How do you feel?
I feel really grateful today.
Great. Yeah, I want to say, first off, great singing at the beginning. I think we all enjoyed that. And also, I want to say good use with the statistics in your speech. I thought that was very clever. So my question is kind of based on the statistics, because you mentioned people use technology too much at nighttime, right? So maybe
Yes,
what are
that's
some
correct.
things we can do to stop using our phones or computers so much at night?
Thank you very much for the question. So I'll manage my time, especially at night, and I also set reminders to sleep. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, well done, Indira, for answering that. Thank you, Mr. Novak. That actually takes away my question, because I did want to ask about online habits. So you've answered that. Maybe my question now is about learning English, if you don't mind, Indira, yeah? Because you speak English so well. Can you tell us how you learn English? Is it just at school, or do you join an English club, or you do some extracurricular activities?
So thank you for the question. So I also learn at school. I also, when I was fourth grade, I also take some online classes, and I also love to read English novels.
Ooh, that's wonderful, Indira. Can
Yes.
you share any titles that you like?
I really love Harry Potter.
Right, that's really
Yes.
good. Yeah, very popular. Yeah, Harry Potter. Who's your favorite
Yes,
character?
ma'am. Of
Favorite
course, Harry
character?
Potter.
Okay. Not Hermione. Right.
Well,
Um,
she's smart though. She's smart. I really love her.
yeah. Maybe last one. How do you think speaking English help you in the future?
Well, I think that's helped myself to communicate with others, some people from around the world.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. What do you want to study in the future, Indira?
I really like to lecture the
Mhm.
to the what is that name, to college in Japan.
Ooh, you want to learn in Japan?
Yes,
That's fantastic. Is that the language you're learning at the moment in Duolingo?
yes. How do you know?
Because you mentioned Duolingo, so we make the
Oh
connection.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes, I learned Japanese.
Okay. Well done, Indira. Thank you for your
Thank you
performance
very much for
today.
this.
You're
Yes.
welcome. Yes, let's go to the next one.
Indira, great job.
Thank you.
I also love Harry Potter, you know, we have something in common.
Oh,
Good job. I hope you the best for the results, okay?
thank you. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, next we are going to Bandung, Indonesia's city of love. Please welcome Ataya Kamira Gunawan from SMP Angkasa Hussein Sastra Negara Air Force Base. Hello, Ataya.
Hi.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. My name is Ataya Kamira Gunawan. I am a representative from Angkasa Hussein Sastra Negara Junior High School, Bandung. I feel honored to stand before you today to deliver a speech about something that is very close to our lives, something that we carry in our pockets, keep on our desk, and use almost every hour of the day. Yes, I'm talking about technology, and more specifically, its effects on teenagers. We live in an era that is often called the digital age. Technology has developed so rapidly that it is no longer just a tool. It has become a lifestyle. Teenagers, being at the center of energy, creativity, and curiosity, are also the ones most influenced by it. From smartphones and social media to online learning and artificial intelligence, technology surrounds us everywhere. But the important question is, how does technology really affect teenagers? Is it a blessing, a curse, or maybe a bit of both? Let me start with the brighter side. Technology has brought huge opportunities for teenagers. 1. Education and knowledge. In the past, if a student wanted to find information, they had to spend hours in the library. Now, with just a few clicks, we can access millions of resources, tutorials, lectures, and even an entire libraries online. This makes learning more easier, faster, and flexible. 2. Connection and communication. Technology has made the world smaller. Teenagers can connect with friends and relatives across different countries instantly. Social media platforms allow us to share ideas and build communities, and even raise awareness for social causes. 3. Creativity and opportunities. Many teenagers are using technology not just to consume, but also to create. From making videos on YouTube or TikTok to coding their own apps or even starting online businesses, technology opens doors to talents and opportunities that were unthinkable decades ago. However, ladies and gentlemen, every coin has two sides. Technology also brings serious challenge to teenagers. 1. Addiction and overuse. Many teenagers spend hours scrolling through social media or playing online games. What begins as a 5-minute chat often turns into 2 or 3 hours of screen time. This not only affects productivity, but also reduces time for studying, exercising, and real-life interactions. 2. Mental health issues. Social media, while connecting us, can also become a source of stress. Teenagers may feel pressured to compare their lives with others, leading to anxiety, low self-esteem, and even depression. Cyberbullying is another dark side of technology that many young people face. 3. Physical health problems. Too much screen time can cause eye strain, poor posture, and lack of sleep. Technology, when not managed wisely, can harm our physical health in silent but serious ways. So, what should we do? Should we stop using technology? Of course not. The answer is not to run away from technology, but to use it wisely. Like fire, technology can warm our homes or burn them down. It all depends on how we manage it. Teenagers must learn self-control, setting limits for screen time, prioritizing studies and hobbies, and not letting gadgets replace real-life experience. Parents and teachers should guide teenagers in using technology responsibly instead of simply banning it. And most importantly, teenagers should understand that technology is a tool to support life, not to control life. Ladies and gentlemen, technology is neither a complete blessing nor a complete curse. It depends on how we use it. Therefore, using technology with wisdom, balance, and responsibility is very important to prevent its negative effects, as B.F. Skinner has said. The real problem is not whether machines think, but whether men do. That's all from me, everyone. I hope my speech has inspired you to use the value of technology and to take some proper and wise actions in using it in our daily activities. I apologize if there were any words that may have been inappropriate. Thank you for your kind attention. I hope my speech has inspired you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Salam. Hi, Ataya. Hello,
yes.
good morning. You can
Good
hear me, yeah?
morning. Yes, I can
Okay,
hear you correctly.
wonderful. Okay, so I like how you're soft-spoken, but still managed to be convincing, yeah, with your argument. So well done, Ataya.
Thank you.
Do you like writing? For example, writing this speech?
Yes, I write the speech.
You enjoy the process?
Yes, I enjoy it because it's based on my own experience.
Yeah, I think you did mention very relevant examples there, yeah, especially with the mental health in teenagers. Okay, thank you, Ataya. Let's go to the questions. We'll start with Miss Ruth.
Thank you, Miss Herdiana. Yeah, I second you, Miss Herdiana. Ataya, I like that you were very calm in delivering the speech. Yeah, that's a really nice job. And then when you're calm, you can actually set a really good pacing of your speech, and then you can deliver your ideas clearly, and so that the audience can follow your line of ideas easily. Good job. Okay,
Thank you.
Ataya, I like the point that you mentioned that technology should be able to support our life, right? And then I'd like to link that with the idea that you mentioned that, oh, students, we do have a lot of things happening in our life. So we need to study, we need to exercise, and so on. So my question is, how can we use technology to help us manage our time better, especially as students?
Okay, thank you for the question. How we can manage technology for studies is based on my own experience, I actually put on system alarm. So when I actually spend much more time on my phone, they will give me a notification. And that's why I will go back to reality and focusing more on my studies and hobbies. I think that's it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Ataya. Good job.
Thank you, Miss Ruth. I think we need that too, for
Yeah,
us
we do.
to be notified when
Yeah.
we spend too long on social media. Mr. Nowak, your question, please.
Yeah. Hi, Ataya. How do you feel first off?
Oh, I feel very grateful and honored.
Cool. Awesome. My question, I guess, well, first I'll go my feedback. I want to say your structure of your speech was really, really strong. How you laid out the positive points and then the negative and then came to your conclusion. It was really easy to follow, especially with the speed and the pace of your delivery. Also, I liked your little coin trick. I thought that was very clever when you said there's two sides of the coin. My question, though, I think it's a bit similar to Miss Ruth's. You touched upon how technology can put people in negative cycles. So what advice would you give to people to avoid getting trapped in these negative cycles with technology?
Okay, thank you for the question, sir. So, what should I tell to people is actually we should first realize that technology is a tool to support life and not to control life. And that's why we need to manage it more. And like I say, we can actually put a system in our phone to limit our much time in our phones. And we should focus more. But for teenagers, actually, we should ask guidance to parents and teachers. I think that's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Novak. Ataya, back to me. So my question is not really related to technology or maybe your speech. I just want to know what do you enjoy the most in your free time? So what do you enjoy doing when you're not studying?
Oh, okay. Thank you for the question. What I enjoy in my free time, I actually love to paint and drawing. So it really I always express my feelings through my hobbies. I think that's it. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, that's amazing. That you enjoy drawing, and painting. Do you have any favorite artist or illustrators?
Yes, I have. My favorite artist is Hendra Gunawan. I really love his art style. It really expressed our Indonesian blood.
Right, I need to look him up. Hendra Gunawan, yeah? Thank you for telling us about that name. What do you want to be then in the future? Is it something to do with that?
Yes, I want to be a painter, just like my dad.
That's wonderful, Ataya. We really wish you the best because I don't think that many people, want to become an artist or a painter in the future because, some people think, that you have to have a serious job, quote unquote, in offices, etc. But it's really good, and we support you, with your aspiration. And again, well done for today's performance. I agree with the other judges. Very organized, very calm, but still convincing. Well done, Ataya. Let's go back to our beloved MC.
Ataya, hello. You did so good. You're an artist. I bet you got good arts. Is that your painting on the back?
Oh, no, it's not.
No, I would love to see your art sometimes. Thank you, Ataya. Next, we have Kayla Divana Firsti from SMP Angkasa Adi Sumarmo. Hi, Kayla.
Hello.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, I wish you the best. Good luck.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, honorable judges, teachers, and my fellow friends. First of all, let's thank into our God that have given us some mercy and blessing, so we can do this speech competition with good condition. Let me introduce myself. My name is Kayla Divana Firsti, and I am from Angkasa Junior High School of Lanut Adi Sumarmo. Today, I'm standing here to share my thoughts on a topic that is very close to our lives. Living with technology, opportunities, and challenges for teenagers. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in an era where technology is no longer a luxury. It has become a part of who we are and how we live. For us teenagers, technology is like the air we breathe. It is everywhere, from the moment we wake up and check our phone until the moment we go to bed while still scrolling on social media. Technology accompanies us, but let us pause for a moment and ask ourselves, how exactly does technology impact our daily life? Is it making us better or silently controlling us? First, let's talk about the positive side. Technology has given teenagers opportunities that our parents could only dream of. With just one click, we can access knowledge from all around the world. Platforms like YouTube, Google, or educational apps allow us to learn new skills, coding, languages, music, or even cooking without paying a single cent. Technology can also help us stay connected with friends and family. Imagine living far from your loved ones but still be able to see their face in real time through video calls. For teenagers, this connection is not only just for fun, but also emotional support. It makes us feel less alone in this big, challenging world. Not only that, technology inspires creativity. Teenagers today are not only consumers of content, but also creators. With just smartphone, we can make short film, design graphic, create music, or even build small business through social media. However, my friend, every coin has two sides. While technology brings opportunities, it also carries risks. One of the biggest challenges is addiction. Have you ever promised yourself, I'll only check Instagram for 5 minutes, but ended up scrolling for 2 hours? Yes, I believe many of us have experienced that. The endless notification, likes, and comments make us addicted to screens. Instead of using technology, sometimes technology uses us. Do you know that teenagers today may have thousands of online friends but struggle to hold real conversation in the real world? We love with emojis, we express sadness with gifts, but sometimes we forget how to truly listen and talk with each other. This can lead to loneliness, social anxiety, and even depression. Moreover, technology also affects our health. Spending too much time on screen makes us physically inactive, leading to problems like obesity, eye strains, or sleep disorder. How many of us go to bed at midnight because we just want to watch one more video? The next day, we wake up tired and our studies suffer. And let's not forget the danger of misinformation and cyberbullying. Teenagers are easily influenced, and what we see online is not always true. Fake news spreads quickly, shaping our opinion and sometimes dividing us. Cyberbullying hurts many young people emotionally, leaving scars that are invisible but very real. So, what should we do, my friend? Should we throw away our gadget and return to the old days? Of course not. Technology itself is not the enemy. The real question is, how do we use it wisely? First, use technology for growth. Instead of wasting our on meaningless scrolling, why not join an online course, watch educational videos, or read inspiring articles? Remember, the internet is a library as much as it is a playground. Second, protect ourselves and others. Think before you post, check before you share, and be kind online. A single positive comment can brighten someone's day, while negative one can break someone's heart. Ladies and gentlemen, technology is like fire. If we use it carefully, it will cook our meal, give us warmth, and bring light into darkness. But if we misuse it, it will burn our hand and destroy our lives. As teenagers, we are the generation that will shape the future. So, let's not be slave to technology, but master of it. Let us use it to build, not to break, to connect, not to isolate, to grow, not to waste. In the end, it is not technology that decides who we become, but how we choose to use it. So, let's make the right choice today, tomorrow, and always. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, Kayla, yeah, well done, Kayla. Can you tell us who helped you set up the background there, because it looks really nice.
Thank you for your question.
Mm-hmm.
My background is
The plants, the batik cloth. Who helped you with that? Is it the teacher? Your teacher?
yes, my teacher helped me.
Appreciate the teacher, yeah. Okay, Kayla, very well done. I think you mentioned so many great examples there. I keep nodding, yeah, as you brought up real life examples of both the minuses and pluses of technology. So let's go to the questions. Yeah, let's start with Miss Ruth.
Thank you, Miss. Hi, Kyla. How are you?
Great.
Okay, nice to hear that. So first thing first, that was a really nice speech. Good job. You have a really clear articulation and clear delivery. Okay, and you can give yes, I second Miss Herdiana for the way you deliver the speech by giving clear real life examples so that maybe your friends, students can also relate. And I have a question here. You mentioned that we need to be kind online because sometimes our comments can actually brighten someone's day, but when we say something bad, then maybe we can hurt someone's feeling. So my question is, can you give me some example? Can you give us some examples on how can we give kind comments to others, especially your friends?
Okay, thank you for your question. For example, we can comment in video or post is like, you are so beautiful. Oh my gosh, you are amazing.
Okay, thank you so much, Kyla. Yeah, I think if I get a comment like that, yes, you can actually make me smile and brighten my day. Thank you.
Yeah, I agree with Miss Ruth. Yeah, all positive words. That's what we need to post. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Nowak.
Hi, Kyla. First off, great job.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
Great.
Great. I want to say you had lots of content and your delivery was very strong. So I congratulate you on that. My question is, you talked about how technology can have control over us and we should use it wisely. So I wanted to ask you, have you used ChatGPT before?
Thank you for your question. Yes,
I have.
Yes. Okay, so building off of that, I wanted to ask, do you think like something like ChatGPT, is it a positive or negative technology?
Thank you for your question. I think that is have the positive and negative.
Okay, do you want to talk a bit more about it? Maybe
Okay.
what is one positive thing?
Okay. For positive, we can search information from ChatGPT, and yeah, we can study with ChatGPT.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Novak. Kyla, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
Thank you for your question. I think I want to go UK.
Can you tell us why? Any specific reason?
Because UK is so interesting for me, and I want to look London Bricks and I want to go with bus London.
You want to try the double-decker, yeah?
Yeah,
The red bus. Any movies or books that inspire you, that make you want to go to the UK?
Thank you for your question. I forgot the title of movie, but
no problem.
yeah, I inspired of that movie.
Are there any wizards in that movie?
No.
No, okay, not Harry Potter, yeah, definitely, okay. Right, thank you, Kyla. Good job. Yeah,
Thank you,
let's go back
judges.
to our MC. Yes, you're welcome.
Great job, Kyla!
Thank you.
I love how you use batik for your background. You show that you love your culture.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Everybody, we're moving on to our last but not least participant, Muhammad Kafazain Falha from SMP Angkasa Sulaiman, Bandung.
Hello, Kak.
Hi! What may I call you?
You may call me Kafa.
Kafa, okay. You sound so ready. Good luck ya, Kafa.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Kafazain Falha, and I'm here as a representative of my school, SMP Angkasa Sulaiman, to be competing in Angkasa English Festival. And now I'm going to deliver a speech. Have you ever sat in a room full of friends and family, all staring at their screens, and you felt completely invisible? Well, we live in a world where teenagers are more connected than ever before. But for some reason, many of us have never, ever felt so alone. Well, you are in luck, because today I want to talk about technology and its effects on teenagers' lives. But more than just talking about phones or apps, I want to explore something deeper, which is the way technology is supposed to connect us even better than ever before, but also leaves us feeling more empty and even more isolated. That is mainly because teenagers nowadays mostly perceive technology as a few things, which is social media, video games, tools that are meant for connection, attention, and belonging. But here is the irony. As our ways to communicate has advanced, so have the rates of teenage depression and loneliness. We can send messages across the whole entire world in a second, yet we struggle to send a message to the person literally sitting right next to us. Every day, teenagers consume a lot of social media, tools that promise connection, attention, and belonging. But the reality of social media is much, much darker than you think. All what social media really does is making you feel like you're not enough, setting an unrealistic expectation, making you feel like you're addicted. It's mainly because social media gives an instant burst of dopamine at a short amount of time. That makes you feel like you're lazy, making you less productive, and making you more depressed and anxious than ever before. And that is one of the most prominent factors on why teenagers are more depressed than ever before, even though they are more connected than ever before. And you know, technology doesn't have to stop at social media. It's also expanding towards something called artificial intelligence, or AI for short. Why is that? That is because there are now apps powered by AI where you can chat with imaginary characters and that they respond just like real human beings. Yeah, sure, it may seem fun, even comforting at times, but when teenagers talk hours upon hours on end to someone who isn't really real, their grasp on reality begins to blur. They start expecting the same perfect, instant response from real human beings. And when that doesn't happen, depression and isolation grows. Research has shown that the more time teenagers spend on their screens, the more anxious and depressed they become. One of the most leading causes of that fact is cyberbullying. Now, cyberbullying has made many teens afraid of even opening their own phones. And at night, the constant buzzing of notification, it steals our sleep. Our minds never truly rest. The same devices designed to make us more connected and happier is slowly draining our emotional energy. And not long ago, dinner tables were places filled with laughter, joy, and stories. But sadly, now, dinner tables are empty, maybe except for the sounds of clicking screens and notifications. We can literally text hours upon hours on end, but still struggle to hold a 5-minute face-to-face conversation. We can see people's faces in high definition, high quality videos, but we struggle to remember the warmth of a real human connection. Maybe to prevent all of this, we only need to do some simple steps. Maybe we only need to do something as simple as putting our phones down, or even checking in on our friends in real life instead of just liking their posts and stories. Because at the end of the day, no app, no phone, no Wi-Fi signal can ever replace the warmth of a real human connection. That is all from me. I am sorry if there's any mistakes I made along the way. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, yes, Kafa, well done, Kafa.
Yes, thank you so much, Miss.
We can see your passion, yeah. There are some strong arguments there. You are trying to convince, your fellow teenagers about the dark side, but also the how we can use technology more wisely. So well done, Kafa, for that.
Yes, thank you so much.
Are you ready for the questions?
Yes, I'm so ready.
Yes. Okay, wonderful. Miss Ruth.
Thank you, Miss Herdiana. Yes, I agree with Miss Herdiana, Kafa. That was a very powerful speech, and we can feel the energy that you're delivering, okay, throughout the speech. Well done. And I also like the way you mentioned about AI. That leads me to my question, okay? So I believe AI is closely related to the development of technology. And yes, right now, I mean, a lot of students, they use AI in their learning, right? So my question is, Kafa, how can you as a student be more responsible in using AI? Because sometimes as you mentioned earlier, we can just search the keywords in the AI, and then they can just give me the answer. Okay, and sometimes some students, can be irresponsible by just, asking AI to do their homework, right? So, in your opinion, how can students use AI wisely and be responsible in using it? Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for the question. Now, AI can be helpful sometimes, but also it may seem like it's a tool for us students. But when us students just enter keywords in a computer and all the answers drop, we get the questions right, but we don't understand them. So as us students, we can use AI responsibly by using AI just as a reference, not as the main picture. And in my experience, I use AI a lot, but I don't use it as my main source. I use other sources in the internet, and it really helps me on making the speech too. Instead of just copying and pasting the whole speech from AI, I also search a lot from other sources in the internet.
Okay, that's a really good strategy. Thank you so much, Kafa, for sharing.
Yes.
Yes, thank you, Miss Ruth. Mr. Novak.
Hi, Kafa. Great job. How do you feel after that?
Okay, to be honest, I'm kind of anxious because this is my first time performing a speech. Thank you so much.
Oh, well, I couldn't tell. It was amazing. Great job.
Thank you so much.
My question, though, because there was so much passion, I'm wondering what examples, maybe from your personal life, have influenced your take on technology?
Okay, so the events in my personal life, I use technology a lot. Like I use AI, not much to make the speech. I use AI as a reference to make the speech. But also, I have a lot of friends online from Discord and even from playing games, and they help me a lot on developing my skills in English and speaking and my pronunciation. And sadly, some of my friends are not even here anymore, and that just makes me sad. So all my energy goes out to them. Like all this energy, it's for them. And I am really, really grateful for them that I'm able to perform here right now.
I see. Thank you for sharing that with us. So maybe I'll ask you another question. Is there any solutions maybe teenagers can use moving forward to help them in their technology use?
Oh, and the technologies, okay.
Yeah.
So to help teenagers move forward with technology is when teenagers are depressed and they don't have any friends because of technology. In my opinion, we should use them wisely. Wisely enough that we are productive because of them, not because we are lazy because of them. Because the negative of technology has really great impact on us. But if we choose and use it wisely, we can make them positive for us, like making us more productive by using a quick schedule. Yeah, that's it.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Mr. Novak. Great answers, Kafa. I have a question as well. If you could invent a new technology to help teenagers, what would it be?
I will probably invent an app because actually my dream is to become a programmer. That is, yeah.
That's
Okay.
wonderful. Yeah.
I want to.
So what kind of app? What kind of app? Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, I want to create an app where it's actually a game, but the game we can like connect and bond with people with positive intents, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So a game, but that make a connection stronger.
Yeah, that makes
something like
connections
that.
and bonds. And when
Yeah.
there's negative outcomes of that, I will probably add a report system or even anything that prevents that negative stuff like
Yeah.
cyberbullying and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what we're waiting for, Kafa. So, good luck with that. Yeah, we're looking forward
so
to your future app. Yeah, that can help people to be more positive. Yeah, as they use technology. Yeah, Very well done again. Congrats and thank you. Back to our MC.
Kafa, you did absolutely well. Great
Thank you so much.
job. I
you
loved
so
how expressive you were, and I love how I can hear your ambitions. I can feel your ambitions just through your voice. You did amazing, Kafa.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, what a fantastic round of speeches. It is such a heartfelt moment seeing my brothers and sisters from around Indonesia speaking their excellent minds out in matter of technology and youth empowerment. There were no disappointing performances at all, and I am beyond proud, and I'm sure all of you would agree with me, isn't that right? Adik-adik semua, you all did wonderful! Great job! Each of our finalists has truly shown talent, confidence, and heart, and I am utterly amazed. Now I'm sure our judges have some things to say. Everybody, please welcome Miss Herdiana, Miss Ella, and Mr. Noak to share their feedback.
Thank you. I've been calling Miss Ruth wrong, yeah. Apparently you are Miss Ella.
That's okay, Miss. Like people can call me Ella or Ruth, yeah.
Okay, good
Don't
to know.
worry.
Apologies for that.
Okay.
Right. Maybe we start from you,
Okay.
Miss Ruth. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Herdiana. So for all the participants, well done. I'd like to congratulate you for doing your best. I believe that you've prepared a lot for your speech, and I can see that because your performance are all extraordinary. Okay, for middle school, you can deliver your speech clearly in a very organized manner. Not to mention, some of you also add some research, okay, and personal story, which is very strong point for a speech. Okay, and then although to some of you this is maybe your first speech performance, but I can see that you can maintain your anxiety so that you when you are performing you can remain calm so that your speech are still clear, you articulate your ideas well, and then the delivery is also smooth. So well done for everyone, and that's a really nice job.
Thank you, Miss Ruth. Mr. Novak, how about you?
Yeah, I want to say great job to everyone. I thought everyone did incredible, especially given their age and the fact that they had to memorize these speeches, and they did it in such a way that it felt very natural to me, honestly, listening to everything. I also liked, like what Miss Ruth said, the use of statistics and like their personal antidotes. It was all really interesting and clever to watch. So great job, everyone. Yeah, that's for me.
Okay, thank you. Nothing but praises, yeah, Mr. Novak. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I agree with both judges here. You've all done so well. Yeah, I know you hear this a lot, yeah, this morning, but you really do. Yeah, it's not easy. We understand. We were once students too. Yeah, so we really applaud you for your efforts, for your preparation, for your performance. But we also want to appreciate your teachers, yeah, your parents who help you along the way, maybe with the language or maybe by giving feedback, yeah, or by maybe watching you practice and then giving comments on that. So thank you for the teachers and parents as well. Yeah, maybe in terms of language, it's wonderful, yeah, Miss Ruth and Mr. Novak. I agree with both judges here. I think your English, yeah, all the 6 finalists here are great. Maybe just a few more practices in on pronunciation, yeah, but that's something small that we can all improve every day. And maybe this is perhaps more for the teachers who accompany the students here, yeah. I wonder if you practice the question and answer section before, because maybe it can help ease the anxiety, yeah, because we know how daunting it can be, yeah, to get spontaneous questions, and we never know what the questions will be from the judges, yeah. What to do if I cannot answer or don't know how to answer. So maybe practicing that as well for future competitions can help, yeah, with anxiety or nerve. But yeah. just like what Miss Ruth and Mr. Novak says, it's really good. Yeah, well done, everyone, and just good luck. Yeah, we'll see who will come out as the winner. But all of you are winners today. Yeah, so congrats.
Thank you very much to our judges for the inspiring words and encouragement. Adik-adik semua, no matter who the winners were, all of you are first place in my heart. You all did super great today. Once again, deepest gratitude to all our smart and talented boys and girls. You have done an absolutely excellent job. I would give you 10 thumbs if I could, but my hands unfortunately are only 2. We would also like to express our gratitude to the judges, Miss Herdiana, Miss Ella, and Mr. Noak, and to the entire Angkasa English Festival team, Miss Egi, Miss Yuyun, Miss Linda, and Mr. Bowo, as well as the ID team whose names we cannot mention one by one. Dear teachers, parents, and amazing students, please note that the middle school level speech competition results will be announced during the closing ceremony of AEF 2025. And thus, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, I am sad to announce we have come to the end of today's Angkasa English Festival speech competition middle school level. On behalf of the host and the organizing committee, we sincerely apologize for any shortcomings during today's event. Bertumbuh dan berkarya bersama Yasarini, bersama Angkasa, Jayalah Nusantara. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Santi, Santi, Santi Om.
Okay, excellent, Michaela. You did a very good job. Bagus sekali, semua pasti setuju. Penampilan Michaela pagi ini sangat baik. Dan ini akan menjadi contoh baik buat student semua. Next year, semoga yang lain bisa mengikuti jejak Kaila untuk perform di acara AEF. Bapak dan Ibu sekalian, saya juga ucapkan terima kasih untuk operator terutama yang pagi ini sudah support demikian luar biasa. Kita semua tahu pula pagi ini kita banyak sekali tantangannya, challenge-nya, tapi bisa dilalui dengan baik. Dan alhamdulillah semua finalis bisa perform dengan maksimal. Bapak dan Ibu, pasti ada satu lagi yang akan tampil di siang hari nanti. Kami izin untuk postpone hingga jam 13. Namun khusus untuk finalis SMA dan SMK, kami akan melakukan gladi jaringan sekali lagi pada pukul 10.30. Kami haturkan terima kasih untuk seluruh support dan doanya dari seluruh pengurus gabungan, perwakilan, cabang jajaran, tak lupa kepala sekolah, guru pendamping, dan sekali lagi operator. Karena tanpa dukungan Bapak dan Ibu sekalian, kegiatan atau performance dari siswa pagi ini tidak akan berjalan maksimal. Terima kasih sekali lagi kami haturkan. Kita bertemu lagi nanti siang. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih.
Mari